you me in Larry. But you blackberry. Ojo koto, you say me I do like combo. Between you find go so koto. Oh, shower leather. It's your body they roboto. Make us spin a my coco so. Make a bad you go up koto. Oh, shower leather.
¿Cómo estás? How are you? Welcome to the Budweiser Kings of Football Show, the greatest football show on earth where you could come demonstrate your knowledge about the English Premier League and La Liga and possibly walk away with 1.5 million naira. Now, guys, last week I didn't have my partner in crime, but this week we have a new partner for myself and for DJ Nana, and he is the rejuvenated Mr. Jimmy with the vibes already. Jimmy, what do you do?
What up, man? I miss you. I ain't gonna lie.
But how was your trip, yo?
It was great. It was great.
It was nice to see your mom.
Yeah, you know,
that had to be the highlight.
You know what? She's been watching the show so often, and it was great for her to actually, meet up and talk about it. You know, she's excited. She said, "Hey, say what's up to you."
That's good. What's up?
She said to tell you
Jimmy's mom
to try and be dancing more.
No. I'm not learning. Not yet.
Come on now. I've been putting in so much work, lessons every day.
Slow and steady, bro.
Slow and steady wins the race. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, mamas and papas, I am Jimmy, and this is the Kings of Football, brought to you by Budweiser. That means it's Budweiser's Kings of Football. Now, of course, as you know, Budweiser is the official beer of the Premier League and La Liga, and that's where we focus on the show. We're talking about events unfolding in the Premier League, and of course, everything happening in La Liga. But, as you know, we never do this just by ourselves. We have two individuals that we'll introduce to you as the show progresses. But right now, you are feeling the vibes? Well, it came from one person, DJ Nana. What up, Nana?
I'm good,
How you
great.
feeling? You're looking nice in yellow. Yellow suits you.
Thank you. I see too.
And
Welcome back.
You vibing without me last week, Abby.
We miss you though.
Where does the loyalty lie?
We missed you a lot.
Come on. All right, so having said that, ladies and gentlemen, y'all had the chance last week to do exactly what we've been asking you to do, which is beat the time. Now, the question for last week, as Ozo asked, is as follows.
Which teams amassed the most losses in the 2019-2020 La Liga seasons? How many losses did they each record? And the answer is Mallorca and Espanyol, with 23 losses.
And of course, the winner of that, the person that got the answer within the 20-second allotted time, was Courage10, _Courage10. Remember, this is how it works. Beat the time, you have 20 seconds after the question has been displayed on the screen. We're about to display this week's question, and you will have 20 seconds to answer on our Instagram page. Here is, of course, the question.
And the question for this week is, the word Woolwich was officially dropped for Arsenal's name which year? So
the word Woolwich was officially dropped from Arsenal's name in which year? Right, so your time officially starts now. Your 20 seconds that you have to answer that question starts right now.
And also, guys, remember that this is actually the TV show where you're not allowed to blink. Not just when our contestants are answering their questions, but now the show is on. So there will be some images of some football players that will be popping up on your screen.
I was watching last week. I didn't blink.
That's what all of you should do. The winners from our last week Don't Blink are... We have Senebal 03. Congratulations to you, Senebal 03.
Senebal. I see Gareth Bale in there.
I can see like a senator and a Gareth Bale there at the same time. Congratulations to you, you're the winner.
Maybe that's their love child.
Congratulations to you, you're the winner for our Don't Blink. And also, as the show is on, make sure you keep your eyes on the screen and do not blink.
All right, so if you do blink and you miss the chance to win what we have for you, which is about 50,000 naira, well, you also have another opportunity to win 1 million naira, but that will come at the end of the season through our leaderboard, which is, of course, for the King of the Match promo. And what you do with that is you simply go to our website, which is www.budweiser.ng, and you register. Once you register, you have a chance to predict every week who will win what match and by what score. Whatever you tally on that week will be added to your weekly score and you rise on the table, which is our leaderboard, and you get to win on that. If you're not able to do that, what else can they do?
Now, also, you could join our Fantasy Premier League. Now, Jimmy and I's places, we do not want to talk about it at all. But, guys, you can also join us. You're going to have the link for you to be able to join us on the screen. So join in and compete with us, and you have a chance to win something great at the end of the football season. Now, remember, guys, we always want you to do better than Jimmy, myself, and Nana. So we have some players we've put in for you to actually take a look at to improve your Fantasy Premier League team. So, guys, here are our kings to watch.
Watch them. Watch them.
Townsend. He certainly can shoot from distance too. Oh, boy, can he shoot from distance. That's a classic Andros Townsend goal.
All right, it's time for us to get into the action itself. But before I do that, I must give a quick shout out to the man that makes us look very, very stylish on the show. He goes by the name Only One God, Lakunle. We appreciate you for what you do on the show. But right now, let me introduce you to our contestants, the ones that will be vying for 1.5 million naira. Starting off with the man on my right-hand side. He is an Arsenal fan, has the name of a musical legend, but yet he represents himself. Presley, how are you feeling?
Feeling great.
You're an Arsenal fan?
Family.
Are you hoping to have better fortune than Arsenal, or do you think your last 4 games is what you'd like to replicate?
I would love to replicate that.
All right, let's see how you do it. Your teammates are here with you. You have Thomas Partey and Lokonga in your midfield.
Sure.
Let's meet your teammates. Teammates on Team A, how you guys doing today?
Hi, we're good. We're excited.
Okay. Are you also Arsenal fans, or you support other teams?
No, I'm not an Arsenal fan.
What team do you support?
I mean, I'm a City fan, sorry.
Are you sure you're a City fan?
Yeah, I'm a City fan.
And your partner, what team do you support?
I'm an Arsenal fan.
Okay, we got 2 Arsenal, 1 Man City. Let's see if that's a winning combination. We'll get back to you guys on the second half of the show. All right, on the other side, we do have a man that is representing a team that is in winning form. Yes, they have an Egyptian king with them. Will he be performing like an Egyptian king? Let's find out. Muiz, how you feeling?
Fantastic.
You're a supporter of Liverpool.
Yes.
You're red through and through.
Yes.
You never walk alone.
100.
Are you walking alone today?
No.
Let's meet the guys that are walking with you. Your teammates are in the other room. Teammates of Liverpool's supporter. How are you guys faring so far?
Hello.
Good.
All right, what's your name, sir?
Adebo Ali Awe,
What team do you support?
Manchester United.
Not bad. You say that with so much gusto. And you, sir?
Abiola Shumalo,
What team do you support?
Real Madrid.
Real Madrid. An international perspective.
Yep.
I like your setup. Let's see if that will help you win this one. Good luck to you guys. We'll see you at the second half. All right, gentlemen, in studio right here, right now, the time has come for us to know who is able to take himself closer to 1.5 million naira. Right now, we start off with our kickoff. And to do that, well, we need to find out the rules of this segment. The first individual to press the buzzer gets to answer the question. If he or she fails, the question will go to the second contestant. Every correctly answered question attracts 10,000 naira. Contestants will be given a yellow card if he or she hits the buzzer before the question is completely asked. A red card will be issued on the second hit. A red card means the contestant loses whatever money he has gotten till that point. All right, those are the rules of our first segment, Kickoff, and that means it's time for us to kick off this week's show. The time starts now to find out who is the king of football. Let the games begin. All right, guys, you heard the rules. You know how we play it?
Yeah.
Fastest finger. Don't be too fast, or else it's 2 yellow cards and you're out. Here are your questions. Question 1. Striker Luis Suarez has played for all of the following teams except for 1. Barcelona, Liverpool, Manchester United. Liverpool, tell me.
Manchester United.
Manchester United is the correct answer. Question 2. Javier Mascherano featured for just 2 Premier League teams in his playing days, and they were Liverpool and who? Options are Sunderland, West Ham, or Newcastle. Your answer, please.
West Ham.
West Ham is the correct answer. Question 3. Spanish left back Jose Luis Gaya played for which La Liga club? Sevilla, Valencia, or Villarreal? Team Liverpool.
Valencia.
Valencia is the correct answer. Question number 4. Which Nigerian player had recorded a total of 18 goals for Everton Football Club? Options are Yakubu Ayegbeni, Alex Iwobi, or Victor Anichebe. Team Arsenal.
Yakubu.
Yakubu Ayegbeni is the wrong answer.
Anishibe.
Victor Anichebe is correct. Which Australian player scored 59 goals for Leeds United from 2000 till 2004? Harry Kewell, Mark Viduka, or Tim Cahill? Team Liverpool.
Viduka.
Mark Viduka is correct. 6th question. Athletic Bilbao is located in what region of Spain? Catalonia, Bilbao, or the Basque Country? Answer.
Basque.
The Basque Country, is that your last answer?
Yes.
That is correct. Next question. Ivan Campo was a Spanish defender who won La Liga titles with which team? Barcelona, Real Madrid, or Valencia? Team Arsenal.
Real Madrid.
Real Madrid. That is correct. All the following English players have played in Spain except Mark Hughes, Michael Owen, or Gary Neville. Team Arsenal.
Gary Neville.
Gary Neville is correct. 9th question. In 1998, Real Betis broke their transfer record by signing a Brazilian football star named Diego Tardelli, Denilson, or Rafael Sobis. Team Arsenal.
Danielson.
Danielson is correct. And last but not least on our kickoff segment, which player has featured for Barcelona, Real Madrid, and Atletico Madrid in their playing career? Bernard Schuster, Javier Saviola, or Marcos Alonso Pena? Team Arsenal.
Saviola.
Saviola is the wrong answer.
Schuster.
Bernd Schuster is the correct one. Ladies and gentlemen, they might have kicked off a bit slow, but someone is doing well while the other is playing catch-up. We'll find out who needs to catch up faster and who needs to continue doing well when we get to our next segment, which is our Through Pass. Here are the rules of Through Pass. Level 2. These are club-related questions specifically prepared for each of the groups. The presenter reads the questions to the contestants. Answers to the question must be delivered within 20 seconds. For every correct answer, 25,000 naira goes to the participant. All right, those are the rules of our True Pass segment. There are 4 questions tailor-made to the clubs that our contestants are following. So they should know about their clubs. Well, until they don't. Let's start off with, of course, Team Arsenal, led by Presley. Are you ready? All right, here we go. Here is your first question. Tailored to all Arsenal. Which of the following played the most times for Arsenal? Your options are Pat Rice, Kenny Sanson, or David O'Leary.
Repeat the question again.
Which of the following players played the most times for Arsenal? Pat Rice, Kenny Sanson, or David O'Leary?
That's Rice.
That is the wrong answer. From May 2003 to October 2004, Arsenal went unbeaten in the Premier League. Across how many games were they unbeaten? 47, 48, or 49?
49.
49 is correct. I would have been gutted if you failed that one. In 2007, Arsenal beat Tottenham to reach the final of the Carling Cup. What was the scoreline? 3-1, 2-0, or 4-2?
4-2.
4-2 is the wrong answer. Your last question. In April 2006, Arsenal defeated Aston Villa by 5-0 with goals from Emmanuel Adebayor, Thierry Henry with 2, and Robin van Persie, as well as one more player. Options are Pires, Diaby, or Denilson.
Diaby.
Abu Diaby is your final answer?
Yes.
He might have missed a couple, but he got that one correct. That is the right answer. That is 2 out of 4. Not bad. Not bad, but there's room for improvement. Moving over to the red side of town, talking about Liverpool. Moise, are you ready?
Yes.
Here are your Liverpool questions. First question. How many assists did Sadio Mane provide for his Liverpool teammates last season? 6, 9, or 12?
9.
You're going with 9?
Yes.
That is the correct answer. Which team did Liverpool beat on the opening day of the 2020-2021 Premier League campaign? Your options are Newcastle United, West Ham United, or Leeds United.
Leeds. 4-3.
Leeds United. That is correct. Third question. How many games did Liverpool win in the Premier League last season? 20, 23, or 25?
25.
25 is your final answer?
Yes.
That is wrong. And last but not least, how many goals did Mo Salah, the Egyptian king, score in all competitions for Liverpool last season? Your options are 30, 34, or 31.
31.
31 is his answer. There's a 3 in that because he got 3 questions correctly. You are correct. 31 is the correct answer. 3 out of 4. Very impressive. You are the winner of that round just because you got 3 questions and you got 2. But will they be able to handle rapid fire? Questions come very thick and very fast. Here are the rules of our rapid fire questions. Level 3. A total of 10 questions will be asked each time within 2 minutes. Delivery of the question is fast and can be interjected by the word pass when unsure. For every correct answer, contestants win 10,000 naira. The rules are very, very simple, but it's very possible to add a lot of money to your pot if you get the questions correctly, at least the maximum amount of questions, and they are 10 questions in total. We're going to start off with the man that was strongest in the last round, and that is, of course, Muiz, representing Liverpool. Are you ready, sir?
Yes.
Here are your rapid-fire questions. It's a timed question. You don't have enough time for you to ask for the question all over again, so you need to pay attention and answer as fast as possible. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Here are your questions. Which club has the most points in the all-time La Liga table? Real Madrid, Barcelona, or Valencia?
Madrid.
That is correct. Which of these clubs in La Liga is the furthest in the north of Spain? Real Sociedad, Eibar, or Celta Vigo?
Real Sociedad.
That is correct. Third question. Which of these Spanish autonomous communities has had the most La Liga titles? Andalusia, Galicia, or the Basque Country?
Basque.
Basque Country is correct. Question 4. Besides Diego Simeone, who was the longest-serving coach in a La Liga club last season? Your options are Jose Luis Mendilibar, or Paco Luis, or Vicente Moreno.
Vicente Moreno.
That is the wrong answer. Which of these stadia is the oldest? The Camp Nou, the Benito Villamarín, or Ramon Sanchez Pizjuán?
Villamarín.
That is correct. The youngest goal scorer in La Liga was 16 years, 3 months, and 6 days when he scored. Who is this player? Ansu Fati, Fabrice Olinga, or Cisco Nadal?
Fabrice Olinga.
That is correct. Which former Premier League team had their shirt sponsored by Bottom Oil? Sunderland, Swindon Town, or Ipswich Town?
Pass.
Which manager has won the Premier League Manager of the Month award with Aston Villa? Options are David O'Leary, Paul Lambert, or John Gregory.
John Gregory.
That is correct. Question 9. Who was the last West Bromwich Albion player to finish the season as the top flight's highest goal scorer? Your options are Osaze Odemwingie, Romelu Lukaku, or Tom Brown.
Tom Brown.
Tom Brown is correct. And last but not least, all of the following players have scored a hat-trick against Manchester United, except for one. Daniel Sturridge, Samuel Eto'o, or David Bentley.
Sturridge.
Sturridge is your final answer?
Yes.
You're very sure of that?
Yes, 100.
And that's true. You are correct. Very well done, sir. So it is time for us to go on the other side. Let's see if Arsenal can do as well as Liverpool have done in our rapid-fire questions. Are you ready, Presley? Here are your questions. Which of these teams did Xavi Alonso not play for? Alaves, Eibar, or Real Sociedad?
Eibar.
That is wrong. Which player has made the most appearances in Real Betis history? Julio Candanosa, Joaquin, or Rafael Cordillo?
Joaquin.
Joaquin is correct. Which nation, apart from Spain, has provided the most La Liga players over the history of the competition? Brazil, Portugal, or Argentina?
Argentina.
Argentina is correct. Which player has made the most appearances for Diego Simeone in Atletico Madrid? Jan Oblak, Koke, or Gabi?
Gabi.
That is the wrong answer. In the 2002-2003 La Liga season, which team finished second? Real Sociedad, Sevilla, or Valencia?
Pass.
How many teams took part in the first ever La Liga season? 12, 14, or 10?
Pass.
Who was the only Jamaican player to have scored a Premier League hat-trick? Is it Bobby Candreva-Reid, Kevin Lisby, or Ricardo Fuller?
Come again with the question.
Who was the only Jamaican player to have scored a Premier League hat-trick? Options are Bobby de Cordoba-Reid, Kevin Lisby, or Ricardo Fuller.
Ricardo Fuller.
That is the wrong answer. The first Manchester City player to represent England in the World Cup is Francis Lee, Owen Hargreaves, or Joe Hart.
Joe Hart.
That is the wrong answer. These three Nigerians have featured for West Bromwich Albion: Osaze Odemwingie, Victor Anichebe, and options are Efani Koku, Brownie Day, or Emmanuel Emenike. The question is, these three Nigerians have featured for West Bromwich Albion: Osaze Odemwingie, Victor Anichebe, and your options are Efani Koku, Brownie Day, or Emmanuel Emenike.
Brownie Day.
That is correct. Last but not least, all the following players have scored a hat-trick for West Ham United, except for one: Dimitri Payet, Kevin Nolan, or Andy Carroll.
Kevin Nolan.
That is the wrong answer. Your time is also up. The right answer will be Dimitri Payet. Ladies and gentlemen, it might be tough on the first half, but you never know. The second half might be a total different ball game. Well, if you consider that Ozo is there, it might not be that easy. Let's find out what's happening at our halftime show with, of course, the one and only Sean Amadi, ready to break down everything in the world of football. Don't you go anywhere. This is the Kings of Football. All right, ladies and gentlemen, as you know, it's the Kings of Football. We bring a blend of the entertainment with the music by DJ Nana and, of course, the footballing aspects, which is exactly what we're focusing on right now on our halftime show. As you know, the halftime show is all about Sean Amadi, and I do have Ozo with me. Ozo, Sean, how you guys feeling? It's time for us to talk the talk.
I know. I think it feels so weird for me because then the halftime is always very calm.
Yeah.
Then we now have to go back to the boiling points.
I know,
with
right?
the contestants. But
Yeah, it's a bit of a hot and cold, right?
I know.
But let's get into it, Sean. A lot of talking points. The international break is on.
Absolutely.
But before that, a lot of topical moments arrived in both the Premier League and La Liga. We're going to start off with La Liga for one. Barcelona is obviously one of the most popular teams in Spain.
Yeah.
And one of the most popular numbers at Barcelona is the number 10 jersey. The number 10 jersey has been given to Ansu Fati.
Absolutely.
Which means he's now wearing the number of their Messiah, the one and only Lionel Messi. Does that mean he's the one carrying the entire Barcelona future on his head?
Yeah. Well, brilliant question. The guy in question, he'll be 19 in a couple of weeks.
19.
And when you take the entire weight of Barcelona and put them on a 19-year-old, for me, that's a Godzilla-sized responsibility on the young Spaniard. For me, it's just very, very difficult, as opposed to Lionel Messi when Lionel Messi was doing his business. When he came on board, he had players like Ronaldinho Gaucho, he had Samuel Eto'o, he had seasoned players to support his stint as
project,
a player, his project. So Project Lionel Messi. But for Ansu Fati, I just feel nothing but pity. He just got back from an injury, so he's trying to find his way back in the team. And you handing such a player a number 10 jersey. That's just a lot.
Do you think he's going to be a disaster in the making, or do you think he's going to be able to carry that load?
Well, that's also a good question, Jimmy. But I would say that would require a great deal of time. The Barcelona fans, the Catalan giants, they need to be patient with Ansu Fati.
You think they're patient enough? Do you think they will be patient?
I think there are all sorts of problems they're dealing with, the board, but I'm looking at the player. He is a phenomenal talent. He's just absolutely brilliant. He's one for the future. But Barcelona is not a club side that's waiting for a future. They're a club side that is top. They're top of the food chain right there in Spain. So I think the board has got their work cut out.
I think just to add to that is, you could liken it to the Cristiano situation when he got to United, because Fergie gave him the number 7 jersey.
Absolutely.
And the number 7 jersey is like
Came with a lot of responsibility. That was just after Ronaldo,
exactly.
Beckham left.
But Ronaldo was able to live up to the hype simply because he had lots of seasoned veterans in that side.
Absolutely.
And that's what Ansu Fati doesn't have. Is the kid talented enough technically? Yes, he is.
But let's move on to the Premier League. The Premier League is not just an attractive league, but it's very competitive. They don't build their teams solely on one player, but if we were to pick one player, we all know who we'll be picking.
Absolutely.
Manchester City and Liverpool in the last 2 seasons have been going head to head, and it seems like this season they are even going to go even harder. Maybe not for number 1, but at least they're going to be going at each other for progress. How do you see both teams performing?
I think the biggest undoing for Liverpool Football Club side in Jurgen Klopp is January. January's packed. They've got the Nations Cup around the corner. They would lose Sadio Mane. As we speak, Sadio Mane and Mo Salah, the Egyptian, are the highest goal scorers in the league. Mo Salah's on 6 goals, and we've got Sadio Mane in 4. So when you take out those 2 players into the Nations Cup,
that's a
massive blow.
Yeah.
Would Liverpool rely on a player like Firmino? He's inconsistent.
Diego Jota, no?
Jota, for me, he's yet to define his style.
No, but I think the reason why Jota is not performing is because Salah and Mane seem to have clicked this season, and they seem to be working well hand in hand. So Jota is not really getting an opportunity to play extended minutes. Manchester City, do you think that their lack of Harry Kane is going to affect them?
Yeah, I think it's easy. With City, everything is great. Defense is great, midfield is great, goalkeeper situation is great, but then that out and out number 9, I think that's just where the problem is.
Yeah. No, I don't think. I get your point, but I do not think they have one. His name is Gabriel Jesus.
Well, he's not. It's not a Harry Kane.
It's about
not a Harry.
No. The issue with Manchester City as we speak is Pep Guardiola. Experimentation every weekend. You have to stay
But he's
consistent.
experimenting based on the personnel he has. Remember, a couple of seasons ago, I don't want to dwell too much on this, but a couple of seasons ago, when he had his team set, he knew that it was Aguero, it was Iheanacho behind him.
Yeah.
He knew that it was Silva. He knew what, but now
Absolutely.
he doesn't have those people, so he has to try different things.
The last 3 games.
We could go on and on
then
about this.
but I mean, but like we do have a club where in England, but then the London side of it where you have Chelsea.
Okay.
They signed Timo Werner. Didn't really work so well last season. They sign Lukaku.
Okay.
And things are going well for them this season.
So, do you see? Obviously, we talked about City. We talked about Liverpool. Do you see Chelsea as being that other big mammoth club in England now?
As they go into the break at the top.
Brilliant question, I must say. I totally see Chelsea. Chelsea they've always been a top team in England. They dominate London. They call the pride of London.
Oh, recently, I must say.
Recently. No.
Pay respect
You
to
can't
the red
now.
half of London.
Let me nip my point, Jimmy, and Ozone. Let me nip my point real quickly. Quite frankly, when you look at Chelsea football club side across England, no team in England has won more silverware than Chelsea in the past 2 decades. That's consistency right there. And the reason they're consistent is they've got a man in an office who knows, listen, if you're not giving me results, I hand you the letter. It's got in their back pocket everywhere it goes.
Yep.
So, and for me, that's it. It's about the model of the business and how he looks at the club side. The standards are extremely high. And when you're keeping it there as a club owner, every coach who comes through the door knows that there's a template I must follow. And they churn out results.
An owner that always has your sack letter in his back pocket. Tuchel, just before the international break where they won against Southampton, he had lost 2 straight games.
Yeah.
Champions League and in the Premier League to the big boys. Teams that are supposed to be vying for a championship. Do you think if there's a poor run of form by Chelsea, say they win, they lose 3 games on the bounce out of the FA Cup and then struggling to qualify for the Champions League, which I don't think will happen, but give or take, do you think Tuchel might be eased out as easily as the previous ones have been?
Yeah, no, definitely. I think if you look at the Chelsea model...
He won the Champions League in 6 months.
But if you look at the Chelsea model, that's pretty much what they've done. But the difference with... I could try another club in there is Watford. Watford have a similar model. I mean, they just sacked the manager.
It's a result-oriented
Exactly. It has to be...
Although their results are what get us out of the relegation zone.
But if you look at it like football and sports, pretty much about wins and losses. It's about what have you done for me lately? Update your resume, all those kind of things. So I think if you look at the way Chelsea, the way they're being run, it's yes, you've won something, but what have you done for me lately? Now, if Tuchel goes into a bad run of form, he has so much cash in the bank
Yeah.
because it's won the Champions League and the team
Yeah.
actually playing really well. So maybe that would actually buy him more time.
But you think
for sure.
if it's time for him to
No,
go,
if it's time for him to go now,
But
he's
let
gone.
me just
He's
sneak
gone.
this in real quickly about Thomas Tuchel and Chelsea.
Yeah.
Being honest with you, I think he's earned the right to stay at the club side. He's done that.
A lot of coaches have.
No,
Exactly,
Potato
yeah.
earned the right to
because-
stay at Chelsea.
Well, he
but
was gone.
fired.
The reason I'm saying this, gentlemen, is one, where Frank left Chelsea. Frank
Yeah.
Lampard was on the verge of showing Rudiger at the exit door, Jorginho, who's currently Europe's best player, at the exit door. So Tuchel has earned the right to be there, and Chelsea, I kid you not, I do not see that club side deviating from the objective. I don't see it happening.
Fair enough, fair enough. But when the objective is put through VAR, things become different. When you go through VAR this season compared to last season, there are a lot of changes, a lot of differences. I'll ask my very able oracle and, of course, a master of the game, how has VAR performed this season? I'll start with you, Sean.
Okay, good question once again, Jimmy. You just keep churning out the stock questions,
on you
honestly.
today.
So VAR for me, it goes without saying, video assistant referee, and it just speaks for itself. But one thing I can't get is they're doing photographic assistant referee, and that's what they're doing.
True.
If we go back to Russia 2018, no English referee was in Russia.
Why?
So there's been some inconsistencies and dodgy calls, and the reason I'm saying this is I've looked closely at VAR. It showed up on the shores of England 3 years ago. 2019 is when they introduced VAR to the English Premier League. It started on the other end of Europe quite early, but it's been quite fair so far this season. But the problem is consistency.
Manner of interpretation.
You know, it's a major issue. Players have lost the need to celebrate. They score a goal and they start to
Well,
stare.
that was last season. This season's a lot better, but with VAR, it's going to happen.
I totally agree with that, but we're forgetting the most important player in the piece, the fans. VAR is killing the sport. I have to admit it. It's been an experiment for 3 seasons in England. I'm not quite sure what it's done to the game, if it's done any good.
No,
honestly.
I think the problem we have with football is the fact that our own use of VAR and our use of technology. I mean, goal line technology just shows you, is the ball over the line or is it not fully over the line?
Absolutely.
So that one is so definite. But I think
VAR
for
is
us,
subject to
yeah, exactly.
interpretation.
So I think now for us, it's so objective now. It depends on what the referee sitting in the back room that day.
So you're
what
saying
he
it's more
sees.
perspective, is that what you're
Exactly.
saying?
So because if you remember the game previously, why was James Milner still on the football pitch? Why didn't VAR tell him, okay,
That's just criminal.
that has to be a red
That's
card?
absolutely criminal right
so,
there.
So there's so many tackles and things that actually come into play, and you're asking yourself, but then why do we have VAR in the first place?
I think
That's just
where
a
we're all
problem.
getting carried away is that we're expecting VAR to be flawless. First of all,
Exactly.
VAR is not a computer that just tells you if it's over the line or not. The reality is VAR is a video assistant referee, which
if you
means
see in other sports,
they're assisting
like
the referee
basketball.
with video footage to help him make a better decision.
So for me, therein lies the issue. They're still tweaking it, and hopefully we'll get the best of VAR in the coming seasons. Hopefully.
Hopefully.
All right, it's been so great like talking about all these topics. If they leave us here, we're probably going to stay and
I
debate
know,
all night. But then switching to a speed match and someone who actually came from Spain, he dominated the game in England, some sort. His name is Jesus Navas.
Legend of the League, Jesus Navas. Today, the legend of the league celebrates an epitome of the modern fullback player of both La Liga and the PL. It's the amazing Jesus Navas. Signed at 13 by his local football team, Los Palacios, the Seville-born Spanish professional first caught the attention of Sevilla's FC youth system with his swift pace and precision. Though making his 2003 debut for the first team 2 days after his 18th birthday, the 2006 UEFA Cup final against Premier League side Middlesbrough was the grand unveiling of Navas and the beginning of a golden era for Sevilla. Giving several left-backs a run for their money with his lightning speed, Navas won 6 trophies with his first spell with Sevilla and was soon on the radar of every top club in Europe. In 2006, a bid emerged for Navas to join the Premier League side Chelsea, but the player declined the move as he suffered from chronic homesickness. Still turning heads in Sevilla, Navas was named the best attacking midfielder in the 2009-10 La Liga season. finally overcoming his severe anxiety in 2013 by joining English side Manchester City. Navas was instrumental to the club's 2013-14 Premier League win and 2 EFL Cup triumphs. And though the winger was switched to the right-back position under Pep Guardiola, the star in Navas still continued to shine, having challenged his homesickness and played a key role in a title-winning side under 2 different managers with very different styles. In 2017, Navas was back to his first love, Sevilla, and made the captain ahead of the 2018-19 season. By 2020, Navas became the first player to reach 500 appearances for the club, winning 7 major titles and counting, including 3 Europa League titles and 2 Copa del Rey. Though fast and fit on the ground, the fullback is known for keeping a cool head with his eyes on the ball, even under intense pressure. A Spanish international since 2009, Navas helped his country win the 2010 World Cup and Euro 2012. Earning over 40 caps and scoring 5 goals. In recognition of his astounding professional career, the main stadium of the club's training ground was renamed as Estadio Jesus Navas after the emblematic star of Sevilla. We join all of Andalusia and the rest of the world to celebrate a conqueror and absolute legend of the league, Jesus Navas.
Welcome back, guys. It's still on the Budweiser Kings of Football show. And for me, this week it's been great because when Jimmy's in the studio with our contestants, I can be able to take a breather. Now, our contestants have been doing well so far. Team A so far has amassed 110,000 naira, and Team B has 215,000 naira. How much will they be able to add in this second half? It's left to be seen. So keep your eyes on your TV and do not change the station. So, guys, how do you guys feel?
Fantastic.
Fantastic?
Awesome.
Awesome?
Yeah.
So I'm getting fantastic, I'm getting awesome. Awesome, is it because you're at 215,000 naira?
No?
No? You can't wait to play and win more?
Yes.
All right, guys, our contestants are ready, but as we always do, guys, these are the rules of the game.
Level 4. There are 5 questions for each team. Each question has an expiry period of 20 seconds. Team leaders can consult his or her team members for assistance. For every correct answer, a contesting team wins 20,000 naira.
So those are the rules of the corner kick segment, and our contestants are ready to play. I'll be starting with contestants from Team A. Are you ready? Now remember, just as the rules stated, you'll be able to use the help of your teammates. So if you're not sure, you can actually tell me and I'll contact your teammates. Are you ready? All right, your questions and your time start now. The first question. Which club scored the first goal in the history of La Liga? Is it Espanyol, Real Madrid, or Real Sociedad?
Call my friends.
All right, guys. The question is, which club scored the first goal in the history of La Liga? Is it Espanyol, Real Madrid, or Real Sociedad?
Real Madrid.
Final answer, Real Madrid?
Yes.
You're wrong, it's Espanyol. Second question. What is the record of goals conceded by one team in a single La Liga season? 134, 138, or 146?
I'll call my friends.
All right, guys, you need to help again.
Sorry, can you repeat the options?
The question is,
The options.
the options are 134, 138, and 146.
146.
Final answer, 146.
So I'll go with them.
Final answer, 146. You're wrong, it's 134. Your third question. Which club has achieved the most promotions into Spain's top division? Is it Deportivo La Corona, is it Malaga, or is it Real Betis?
Deportivo La Corona.
Final answer, Deportivo La Corona, and you're wrong. Your fourth question. Which Premier League player has scored in 47 different league games without losing any of them? Dele Alli, James Milner, or Paul Scholes?
Yeah, ask my friends.
All right, guys.
James Milner.
Final answer, James Milner. James Milner, final answer. And you're correct. Which player had a combined 12 Premier League games for two teams that has 2 league titles to his name? Is it Richard Wright, Henning Berth, or Robert Huth?
Me ask my friends.
All right, guys.
Repeat the question, please.
The question is, which player had a combined 12 Premier League games for 2 teams and has 2 league titles to his name? Richard Wright, Henning Berg, or Robert Huth?
Robert Hood.
Final answer, Robert Huth.
Go with it.
Yes, yes.
I wish I could tell you that you're right, but you are wrong. You've gone 1 out of 5 in this round. Team B, I hope the pressure hasn't gotten to you at all.
No,
So you and your teammates are ready to play?
100.
All right then, let's play then. Your first question for this round is, what is the record for goals scored by one team in a single La Liga season? Was it 115, was it 121, or was it 83?
115.
Final answer, 115?
Yes.
You're wrong. Your second question, which teammates did Sergio Ramos play the most La Liga matches with? Marcelo, Pepe, or Varane?
Marcelo.
Final answer, Marcelo?
Yes.
And you're correct. In which decade was Valencia's Mestalla Stadium first opened? In the 1930s, in the 1940s, or in the 1920s?
20s.
Final answer, 1920s?
Yes.
And you're correct. Your fourth question in this round. In the 2014-2015 season, which player became the 4th player to play for 2 relegated teams in the same campaign? Was it George Boyd, was it David Nugent, or was it Charlie Adam?
David Nugent.
Final answer, David Nugent?
Yes.
You seem so sure.
Yes. Portsmouth and...
But you are wrong. Your 5th and final question in this round. Who is the first and only manager to take charge of more than 10 Premier League games and not win a single one? Frank de Boer, Terry Connor, or Quique Sanchez Flores?
The options again.
Frank de Boer, Terry Connor, or Quique Sanchez Flores?
Terry Connor.
Final answer, Terry Connor?
Yes.
Well, guys, our contestant here in Team B didn't use his team members, but he was able to show that he has a good idea about the game, and you're correct, he is Terry Connor. But guys, we're going to move into the next round, and it's the VAR segments. Let's see how well the eyesight and the minds of our contestants are. But first, guys, as we always do, these are the rules of the game.
Level 5. There are 4 videos showing different games. Contestants are to study the movements carefully. The clip will be paused at some point in time. Contestants are to determine the outcome of the move, ranging from a goal, a save, a miss, a yellow card, a red card, a free kick, etc. And this must be done within 30 seconds for every correct answer to get 75,000 naira.
So those are the rules of the game, and I'll be starting with our contestant A here. Now, in this segment, it's so important because all you have to do is tell me what you see or what you think is about to happen. Do you think it's a goal, a save, or a miss, or there could be many other variants? Are you ready to play? Let's roll your first clip. So now, can you tell me if that was a goal, a save, or was it a miss?
Go.
Final answer, goal.
Yes, sir.
You sound like you remember this game.
That should be Huesca, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. It's a goal.
Final answer, goal. Let's reveal. Now, sometimes people actually seem like they have the idea and they seem so sure, but they are not sure. In this case, you actually look like you were so sure and you're correct. It is a goal. Now, let's see if you're going to be able to get 2 out of 2 in this round, because remember, in the previous round, you didn't do so well. Let's review your second clip. But first, you have to tell me, was it a goal, a save, or a miss?
The goalkeeper saved the ball, obviously. So he missed. Yeah.
Final answer, miss.
Yes, miss.
Let's reveal. Now, the funny thing about these VAR segments is you're able to see so many of the details in front of you. Now, contestant A here told me the goalkeeper saved the ball, but why he didn't go for a save, I don't know. The correct answer was a save, and he was wrong. He went for a miss. So maybe next time he'll actually go for a save. Contestant B, are you ready?
Yes.
You and your team members are ready to play?
100.
Let's roll your first clip. Now, in the last round, you didn't make use of any of your team members, but tell me, is this a goal, a save, or a miss? Remember, you have that option.
My team.
You want to use your team?
Yes.
All right, guys, you need to help this time. What do you guys think it is? Do you think it's a goal, a save, or a miss?
I think that's a miss.
A miss.
Yeah, it's a miss for me.
Final answer, miss?
Yes.
Miss, yeah.
All right, let's see if we'll be taking any misses to the prom. Let's roll the clip. Now, my expression is almost similar to the football player. Now, that was a save. So most times, if the goalkeeper actually had any deflection, then that's definitely a save. But let's see how lucky you could get in the next one. Let's review your second clip. I have your second question. Is that a goal, a save, or a miss?
My team. What do you guys think?
All right, guys, what do you think? Do you think it's a goal, a save, or a miss?
I think it's a goal.
You think it's a goal?
Goal.
Yeah. I think it's a goal, yeah.
Final answer, goal?
Yes.
I mean, you don't seem so sure. Let's reveal.
Yes. It's Gaia.
So sometimes you may actually be skeptical, but it's good to go with your team members, especially if you have two team members with you. Congratulations to Team B. His team members bailed him out in the second VAR segment, but we're about to go into the pressure segment of this game, the crescendo, and as we call it, the penalty segment. But first, guys, here are the rules of the game.
Level 6. 4 memorable events will be presented. Each team will answer 2 of the questions. The contestants are to give details of the memorable events, while the presenter takes note of vital specifics. A well-detailed answer will attract a favorable response from the presenter. Every correct answer attracts 125,000 naira.
So those are the rules of the penalty segment, and I'll be starting with Team A. Let's see how ready you are. I hope you and your team members are ready as well. All right, then let's play. So the first thing, I need you to do something for me. I have 4 questions with me. Could you choose 2 out of these 4?
Questions 2 and 4.
Questions 2 and 4. You've gone with the even numbers. Okay, let's play. Your question and your time starts now. Your first question. In 2014, Elche played against Barcelona and were hoping to extend a 3-game unbeaten run, but they eventually lost the game by 3-0. The club blamed the loss on something that had happened as early as 2 minutes into the game. What happened? Describe this event.
Let me ask my friend.
All right, guys, you need your help.
I have no idea.
They passed.
And they have no idea. I mean, I wish I could help you, but your time is actually running out. You pass? Right, your second and your final question in this round. Back in 2012, Blackburn were fighting for Premier League survival, and during a crucial match against Wigan, something bizarre happened that saw the game being halted for as long as 10 minutes. With a vivid description, what happened?
Let me ask my friend.
All right, guys, you guys can tell me you're going to pass on this one. Any idea?
The question again.
The question is, back in 2012, Blackburn were fighting for Premier League survival. And during a crucial match against Wigan, something bizarre happened that saw the game being halted for as long as 10 minutes. With a vivid description, what happened? Do we pass on this one?
So I think a fan came in and then they were trying to get the fan.
Is that your final answer?
Let me go with him.
You go with them?
Yes.
And it's so unfortunate because you have nothing in this round. Every time they talk about a halt in the game, everyone wants to jump on the whole fan situation. Team B, I hope you're ready.
Yes.
Don't feel any pressure about what happened. I mean, he chose the questions by himself. I hope you're ready to play.
Yes.
So she chose questions 2 and questions 4. That means yourself, you have question 1 and question 3. Now, on your first question in this round. On the 19th of June in 1943, Real Madrid and Barcelona were engaged in another El Clasico battle. Barcelona had won the first leg by 3-0 and looked poised to win the second leg. But things took a dramatic twist. What was the final scoreline? Who was the star of the game? And what was the situation surrounding the performance? Describe this event.
Can I have an interaction with my team?
All right, guys.
Sticky. What was the score? The highest grossing score between Barca and Madrid.
That is 11-1.
Okay.
Yes, 11-1.
I think that was same year they actually played that 11-1, and there was a particular guy. His name sounds like the name of a wine. Do I actually need to mention the name? I think it's Sobrino or Sobrino. It was injury-stricken guy. So towards the end of towards that match, his contract was meant to. They were meant to terminate his contract, but I guess he scored 3 or 4 goals, and his contract was renewed after that match. The aggregate was.
I need to hold you. Actually, you're correct. I mean, you got the scoreline correct. You kind of got the name correct. You kind of got the situation about his contract dealing, so you're correct. Now, your second and your final question in this round. In the 2006-2007 La Liga season, there was a 3-way battle for the title involving Real Madrid, Sevilla, and Barcelona. Barcelona looked poised to win the title as all they needed to do was beat Espanyol to claim the title. Joan Laporta, Barca's president, was so confident that they would win that it was reported that he had said that Barca would beat the team whose best player was once signed for a transfer fee of 6 footballs. How did the game end? Who was the mystery player? And what role did he play in the game? Describe this event.
My team.
All right, guys, he has so much faith in you. Could you bail him out again?
Question again. The question again.
The question is, in 2006-2007 La Liga season, there was a 3-way battle for the title involving Real Madrid, Sevilla, and Barcelona. Barcelona looked poised to win the title as they needed to beat Espanyol to claim the title. Joan Laporta, Barca's president, was so confident that they would win that it was reported that he said that Barca would beat the team whose best player was once signed for a transfer fee of 6 footballs. How did the game end? Who was the mystery player? And what role did he play in the game? Describe the event.
Wait, Sticky, what's the name of that Espanyol captain?
Raul Tamudo.
Tamudo, yeah.
Scotland was too slow, yeah.
He scored brace in that match.
No, I think it was a 3-horse race. Barca was on top of the league. Then the guy scored. Tamudo scored. And Tamudo scored. Barca ended up drawing the match. And they lost the league.
This is your final answer?
Yes, they lost the league on the final day.
Now, guys, I wouldn't lie. I've been so impressed by Team B in this round. Probably never expected he was going to get these questions correct, but he has. Congratulations to you and your teammates. You are correct. And we're going to be back, guys, with the presentations of our prize to our contestants in the studio.
All right, it's time for us to do the needful. Well, the needful at the moment is to reward our contestants. Also, have you seen the show today? A bit easy for some, harder for some others.
Especially like you come to the penalty segment and you're thinking, yeah, like, this is the crescendo, this is the difficult
It's gonna be tough.
But then Team B made it like light work.
Light work, easy, easy, easy. But then again, it's time for us to make that presentation. Over to you.
So if you've been watching this show, you know that this is the one show where you do not want to be the first person to step out here to get your winnings, but there has to be a loser and a winner. Now, our loser/winner for today is Team A. He's going home with 205,000 naira.
You can't exactly say you lost when you won 205,000 naira.
You get. I mean, you get the point.
There's no losers on this show.
No, not at all, not at all. So, I mean, you didn't come here just to win money. You came here to also get some football knowledge. So, how do you feel at the end of the show?
I feel excited. I learned, and I will still keep learning.
That's good.
Thank you very much.
All right, congratulations.
Oh, he has the right attitude. I like that. I like that. Congratulations to you.
Thank you.
But bigger congratulations go to you because you not only doubled, you kind of tripled what they got on that side. Ladies and gentlemen, our winner on the show today, the king of football, is none other than Team B. Muiz, you're going home with 600,000 naira. On the dot, no extra, no time. Please come and receive your prize. It's all yours. Congratulations to you, courtesy of Budweiser. We want to say thank you for participating, but tell me, how were you able to just be so impeccable with the questions? It's like you were prepared.
I guess the second penalty question, I was fortunate to watch that live.
Oh, really?
Yes. Then the first question, I know it should relate to the nice whooping of
He said the nice whooping of Barca. Well, congratulations. Your football knowledge and your constant watching of the game has paid you off today with 600,000 naira to you and your team. Although it's not necessary you have to share it all, but I mean, look at them. The way they are looking at you, I don't know. Having said that, ladies and gentlemen, it's been fun being in the studio, back on set with my brother Ozo, and of course my girl, the one and only DJ Nana, always giving the vibes in the studio. Ladies and gentlemen, final words, Ozo?
No, it's been great to have Jimmy back. I mean, it was quite lonely doing the show alone.
Don't be lonely, I got
But
you.
then, now we're back, the team is back, and we can't wait to see you all next week.
All right, on that note, thanks for watching. Auf Wiedersehen. Goodbye for now.